What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So I know it's early, but I think it's time to start talking about investments for the next WoW expansion. And I've already done one video about it a couple of months ago, but here is the second part of it, and there's many more parts to come. And none of this should be considered any advice. Is just I want to speak a little bit about what I'm thinking about when I'm investing for the next expansion, like why I decide to buy certain items and what has worked for me successfully in the past. That's what this video is all about. Before we jump into it, though, a word from our sponsor, which is myself, and this time the VIP Discord is pretty much like a Patreon, but everything happens on a Discord server. So once you join it, you get access to, well, stuff like this. Like this video was uploaded on the VIP Discord before you guys could see it here on YouTube. And it goes the same with all my other YouTube videos. So all of these investments that is mentioned in this video, the people in the VIP Discord could snatch them before the video went public. There's also exclusive gold making tips and spreadsheets and a lot of helpful stuff. So if that sounds interesting and you want to support me as a content creator, check out the link down below in the description. So now back to the video. In Dragonflight, the transmog items that I made the most amount of gold with has been transmog items from the previous expansion. More specifically, Seraph Mortis, right? And I already made a video about cosmetic items that you can invest in now in Dragonflight, where you can get them dirt cheap. But the same goes for these basic green items. So when Seraph Mortis came out, you could buy the green items that would drop in Seraph Mortis with like 50 gold, 60 gold, couple of hundred gold. But the thing about them was they were really cheap because they dropped from every mob in Seraph Mortis, but they were unique appearance, meaning that's the only item in the game that has those appearances. So naturally, when there's no real reason to return to Seraph Mortis, but you have a new expansion dropping with a ton of people coming back, there's always going to be people in the need of those appearances. So early on in Dragonflight, I sold the appearances for anywhere between 10,000 to 50,000 gold each, and I bought them for less than 100 gold a piece. And they're still, to this day, on some realms with lower population, selling for tens of thousands of gold, even upwards to 100k. So in Dragonflight, we have something similar. We have the beautiful Saralek Caverns, which has a ton of different transmog sets that looks really cool, have a unique appearance, and the auction house is flooded with them. So more specifically, if you want to invest in these yourself, you can just filter from level 70 and then only look at green items. And if you then go on, let's start with plate items. If you have ATT, you can see that all of these Crimson Combatants crafted gear, they share appearances, so they're obviously not going to be of interest. But if you look at the Starless items, now, they have a way higher price on my realm than your realm, most likely. That is because I've been buying these up for quite some time now. But these items right here, they have a unique appearance, and they actually look really cool. So people coming back that's not currently playing Dragonflight is definitely going to want to get these transmog sets. And if they're using ATT, the add-on all the things, they need to collect every single appearance in the game. And there's not going to be a lot of people hanging out in Saralek Caverns once the next expansion is out. So I predict that these items will have the same destiny as the Seraph Mortis items had from Shadowlands when Dragonflight released. History tends to repeat itself, and they should hopefully go up in value. Keep in mind that I am buying them at a very low price, so even if they don't go drastically up in price, I can 1000% sell them back for whatever I went in with. So you have the Starlit set for plates, and then the male set is called the Skyless set, which is also really cool, really unique looking set right here. And it's the same thing like some of these items. If you take a look, like the Skyless blouse, it's on my realm right now, 200 gold. I'm going to have to go and snatch a bunch of these up. And then you have the leather set, the Sunless set, which is used if it procs with speed on like speed sets as well. but once again, definitely going to sell. And the last set is the cloth set, which is the moonless set. So I can definitely see people wanting to collect this appearance as well. So without any doubt, I definitely consider it to be a safe investment for the future. The only downside to buying items like this is space, because someone like myself, I invest in a lot of different things, and I'm in the position where I need to make like bank tunes that are made specifically to store certain investments, because it doesn't take too much gold to fill up a bank tune. If you're buying transmog items for like a couple hundred gold each, sometimes less than 100 gold each, you can afford to buy a lot of them, like in order to fill up your bags. It's really no biggie at all. So I've had to make a bunch of different bank tunes just to store my investments. But hopefully you guys got the idea, understood why I'm buying these items. It's because they only drop in a zone that's not going to be relevant in the next expansion. They have a unique appearance. So that means a unique appearance and an actual cool look. So you have people that wants to buy the transmog items to actually use it as their transmog set, but you also have people that didn't play in Sarlacc Caverns that's coming back to the game, or maybe they just all of a sudden decide they want to collect transmog. They all need the items from Sarlacc Caverns. And of course, last but not least, the supply on the item is extremely high right now, which means that you can buy them really cheaply. Even if you go and you check on the auction house after watching this video, someone might have snatched up all of the cheap ones, but just wait it out, because people are still in Sarlacc Caverns. People are getting these items daily. Don't pay more than you have to. And when the next expansion comes out and no one is in Sarlacc Caverns, you're going to have very low supply of the items, but you still have a demand for these items. And yeah, if you found this video interesting and you want to see more videos like this one, just make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, because that way you'll be notified whenever the next video comes. And as I said in the beginning of this video, if you want to support me and get some really cool exclusive stuff while you're at it, consider signing up to the VIP Discord with the link down below in the description. And yeah, I'm going to have plenty more investments like this one. Some of them are going to cost more than others. This one, very easy to get into. You don't have to invest a ton of gold in order to join in on it. But if we're still talking about transmog items, right? Transmog items in general are slow selling. So if you're sitting at home right now and you absolutely hate transmog items because you don't like to constantly repost the items until they sell, this is not the investment for you, right? But historically speaking, like items from previous expansions that are unique appearance do really well whenever there's a new expansion out. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.